This ain't no janitors, nigga. Knock it off, nigga.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
My shit work, yo.
Man, I bet you get boo-wop. I bet you get boo-wop.
My shit work, yo.
Shit. I can see the headlines now. I can see the headlines now, bro. You know what the headlines gonna say?
Dulo.
You know what the nah.
Hollywood business.
It's gonna say Hollywood tripping. Dulo versus the stash. Yeah, dog. I would kill you, dog.
The stash with the TKO.
Man, hell nah. You must got some funk with that stash. No knocking nigga out with dead. Ain't no nigga knocking Dulo out, dog. The fuck?
I played that game. I didn't get it. My second.
Man, you must gonna have a motherfucking bulletproof vest and a motherfucking one of them drums, the Mickey Mouse ears, banana clips.
I'm just bringing working hands, nigga.
Man, your hands can't knock me out, man.
Yeah,
with all due respect.
I know knockout points, nigga. I
seen niggas throw up houses and couldn't knock me out, nigga.
Yeah,
they fucked me up. They fucked me up, but didn't knock me out, dude. Yeah. Go with your best. Hey, just wiggle your ass down here and go with your best move. That's all I can tell you. After I scrape your ass up, look, after I scrape your ass up off the Louisiana pavement, you feel me? I'll take you, get your little drink, smoke a little blunt with you, and put you back on the plane. You feel me? Yeah.
Come to coach me.
I ain't even gonna world star you yet. You hear me?
Maybe a coach house, yo.
Man, you really don't want me to come and do, man.
Give me a coach house, yo.
Hey, look, even though you from, you know where you from, the Dino, that's still home field advantage for me. That's
him about 5 yards as he'll get this.
You whooped in front of your pops.
I'm gonna give you a whole issue, nigga. That's what it is. I'm gonna help you up. Wipe the grass and shit off the back of your shirt. You gonna roll up.
That shit sound good, blood. You should have been a comedian with all these jokes you telling me. Cause you're really a funny guy, you know?
Yeah. I'm friendly to my niggas.
Now handoff here.
Yeah, really a funny guy.
I'm a funny guy.
I said funny guy. No, you're a funny guy.
Yeah, I'm funny as fuck.
Second down.
I'm not. I punched the fuck out of funny guy. Yeah.
Hey, I ducked those hoes. Come with the left up.
Yeah, the funny thing is these don't miss. I might miss one, but I throw one right behind you. That's what I'm saying. I ain't missing.
I'm just saying. Yeah. You gonna leave that bitch with two black eyes.
Man, you got me fucked up.
I ain't never
had a black eye, blood.
You gonna have that wrinkly,
blood.
I
ain't never had a black eye, blood. You got me fucked up. You obviously can't be talking about
leg.
You done had black eyes, bro? You can beat on you like that?
Yeah, I got hit in the nose one time. I got a black eye. It's the only time I ever had a black eye.
Yeah, I got hit in the nose too. To bust my shit, you didn't give me no black eye.
I didn't even know getting hit in the nose gives you.
Yeah, he fucked you up. You didn't know
I'm gonna give you two of them hoes, though. You seen Sandlot?
No, I don't watch that.
Yeah, imagine two of you seen Sandlot, nigga.
Nah, blood, I don't watch that
it's
kind
that
of shit.
Sandlot black eye, nigga.
I don't watch that kind of shit, my guy.
Yeah.
That shit sound like child's play to me, blood. Sandlot.
It's child's play. It's child's play until I pull up and hop out.
I never watched little kids
shit.
You sound like Drake. Chill out.
Like who?
Like Drake.
Oh yeah, this nigga got me all the way fucked up.
Let me find out you on your Drake shit.
Drake shit.
Sanders now.
On my Kiko shit. You know my address, nigga. Pull up.
It's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. Call coming on third down. Some boos coming down right now from this.
Damn, I gotta play another game.
Yeah, that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in high school play.
Yo, let me vibrate low, yo.
Not a good one, let me tell you.
Let me see, yo. Let me vibrate low.
Yeah, that Hennessy gonna have you on your back pocket, big homie.
Stupid. You think you can throw me with a buzz, nigga?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
That Hennessy gonna have you hard.
Nigga, I fight like Kiko at his house, nigga, back against the wall, nigga. What's
I
up?
fight like Mike Tyson, nigga, in 91.
Oh, yeah. Mike Tyson got knocked out by Buster Douglas, nigga. Yeah.
Fight like Buster Douglas?
Shit.
No.
With you, nigga, I fight better than that.
Fight like Frankie
Shit.
White, right?
Buster slow to me compared to you. I'm gonna punish you, nigga. I'm gonna hit you like a heavyweight. You gonna swear I was a heavyweight, nigga. I swear you got hit by Tyson, nigga. It don't matter if your shit work, nigga. That shit don't hurt. Little bitty ass arms, nigga. Little noodle arms, nigga. Little bitty ass fists, nigga. That shit don't hurt, nigga. Man, you ain't checking shit, nigga. Little fast ass arms with no power, nigga. You need to chill. Nigga, do 10 push-ups, we gonna kill you, nigga. Sick of you,
little
nigga.
fast ass arms with no power. I told you I know knockout, man.
Watch my niggas play this game one time.
Watch them play the game. They gonna be watching us get out in a minute.
Cause I'm gonna be weedy and you gonna be Kiko, nigga. Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna be weedy and you gonna be Dulo.
Nah, fuck
And you
that,
gonna get your
nigga.
issue.
You know what, nigga? I'm gonna be Dulo and you gonna be Dirk and I'm just gonna beat your ass. Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, that's what we gonna do.
Hey, you say facts? Gotcha. Gotcha. I said, and I'm gonna beat your ass and you said facts. Yeah.
Well, we both know I wasn't talking about that.
Nah. This conversation dead, blood. You just admitted it. This shit all with, blood.
With all that, yo.
I know you with what you said you with. Facts.
And I'm gonna bring Kiko.
Yeah, you know, cause you gotta beat your friend's ass sometimes, you feel me?
It's a homie fag. That happens.
Yeah, I'm a
And
homie
with the play
phase your
clock
ass.
winding down, we're going to get a timeout.
You better lead coach alone, yo.
As we step aside
Yeah, I
in this
will.
first quarter.
You better lead coach alone, nigga.
Yeah, I will.
I need you to do two things. You gonna leave coach alone and you gonna stop questioning we. And we good, bro.
I'm a what the? Yo, bro.
You didn't hear me?
Yo, you know what, Dirk?
What?
I need you to do one thing, just one.
What you want me to do, big dog?
Come see me, nigga. Yeah.
Oh, you don't want me to come see you, yo?
I'm gonna help you test your pockets.
Sanders to throw.
The bathrooms. Hey.
Yeah, nigga ever knocked you out and made you roll 4 blunts?
Never.
He woke you up?
Never. That only happened to you, sir. That only happened to you, sir. You heard what I said? That only happened to you. Around here getting knocked out.
Wake that nigga up like, hey, roll this weed, nigga.
Out here getting knocked out, blood.
I
Stop
got some
that.
games. I got some games and a steak for your ass. That steak on your temple.
You already know. That's your best friend.
You gonna be looking like Joe Budden. You got the right
grab your
one with
weapon,
hands
yo.
on him,
You
yo.
gonna have to grab your little weapon or something.
And a short gain
These
of
motherfuckers
15
work, bro.
15-yard line.
Slow down.
I'm on a steak, nigga. What's a steak?
Back here, leaving
You gonna need that shit for your eye, nigga.
Oh, you talking about a slab of meat? Nigga, you gonna look like a steak when I finish tenderizing your ass, nigga. The fuck? You gonna look like, you gonna look like Martin when Hitman Hearn got a hold of him, nigga. Big head ass, swole head ass, purple ass nigga. Yeah. He gonna fuck you up. You better quit fucking with real niggas before you really get fucked up out here, dirty. It's dangerous in these streets, yeah.
I only have issues with real niggas. Anybody else, I'm a bully.
Oh, you must be bullying bitches because I'm gonna punch you down. Dude, no, let's talk about it. No, let's talk about shit, nigga.
When you get off the airplane, so you walk through the terminal, nigga, I'm firing.
I'm on you, nigga. Bow. You chew gum, nigga? You chew gum?
Yeah, wow, what's up?
You better not be chewing no, nigga.
You chew gum?
Nah, nigga, I don't chew, nigga.
I'm about to say, you ain't gonna be able to chew that shit no more.
Nah, it don't even matter, nigga.
Yeah, alright.
Hey, don't be calling out weed like that, Keith. I'm tripping. Leave my dog alone.
The first touchdown you done scored in 4 games. I'm proud of you.
Oh, you scored? Shout out to Kiko, yo.
7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this.
Oh, y'all niggas doing this making Kiko good. What you say? You
Hey,
on
hold
my
on,
team? Oh, let me get this takeover and stop bullshit.
And he's got some space here. And he's going
All right, Kiko.
all the way down inside the 40.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game.
Thanks for waking me up.
Big time return.
I'm gonna take my backup out of the game and play my starting running back. Stop fucking around with me.
Now they'll come up on a
Yeah,
first
kill
and
that
10.
nigga. Where the fuck that?
Now Gurley.
When you play Dulo, kill that nigga for sure.
Who, Weezy?
Stop playing with this nigga, man.
Like
Wake me up. Thank you.
7, 8,
Touchdown number 23 here on the
damn,
year.
Kiko, you
Thank you for waking me up.
Kiko, Dirk, are you watching this shit?
Splits the uprights.
Nah, let me open this computer. Okay.
Man, hurry up, yo.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Nah.
That'll be
Who's
taken
going
in
to
the end
listen to go
zone.
right there?
And they'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That nigga making mid with more mid.
Getting set for
Ain't no
the
mid
next
in my
drive, the
household,
New Orleans
motherfucker.
offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
Real
plotting
tripping
for this
got mid in
drive,
this
you
house.
start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
YouTube.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Mid make him call Honda.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Sick of this
You ain't put enough weed in the blunt.
Shit,
Choking off
sound
paper.
like too much weed in the blunt to me, nigga. Nigga need oxygen, nigga.
Here's second and 8.
Prescription.
You owe the mosquito legs, you heard me? In a motherfucking
Too
backwoods.
much contact to hold
Stop
on to that one. And
it.
it's third
Hollywood,
down.
you dead.
This will probably be the
Don't do
last
that,
play
yo.
of the quarter.
Hey,
Hard, I'm watching. Yo.
I'm watching it while I talk to you, yeah.
Nigga, I'm about to be watching it on the way to you, nigga.
Man, that's a
Big
lie.
dog.
Guys know you made that up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Watching the game and playing 2K.
When I give her something, she called her brother and her sister. Like, Jacob.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As he's
Come
on
on,
the
Dwight,
first
y'all
time
niggas.
this afternoon.
Different type of child, dude.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here.
Everybody else is just worried about their own little issue.
Officially, that'll go as a 52.
And it's 7-7.
Not too shabby. And the Falcons will
The
be
Saints
taking
are forced to
first and
punt.
10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
JD.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 14-yard line. You see a run like that, and I don't know if that happens in week 1 or 2, but it's this year has worn on. He has gotten better and better, this rookie.
And so much for the rookie wall. We always hear about guys breaking down at the end of the season. Not in this.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. No, let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
So the kickoff coming a great field position. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
What's up with my shit?
To throw on second down. Jenkins complete to Myers.
Niggas ain't talking. Y'all niggas hear me?
And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down
here,
there.
baby. You can take that, bro.
That one a first down pickup of 8. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Jenkins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down.
Yeah, just hold that light in a minute. Hey, Kiko.
2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Kiko.
Come on, LeBron.
Throwing on
Kiko.
Jenkins. And that is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes.
I was going to tell you keep that same energy, that's all.
They shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. There he goes, left side. Touchdown.
Let's go, Forrest. Run, Forrest. Run, Forrest. Run.
Run, Forrest. Run, Forrest. Run, Forrest. Go. Punt return, yo. Oh, my God.
That's his third one this year, though.
Punt return?
Yes, sir. Two punt returns, 1 kick return.
Yeah. That's nasty. What's the speed?
95.
Let's see what they can do.
I don't got no 95 speed.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Started at 93.
But he got down right at the 20.
Little weekly shit. Got him up right. That's a good I don't let Hollywood do kick.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The play doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here.
I heard that nigga talking shit about us, y'all. Come on.
Does that guy get on the field on this drive?
I heard that nigga talking that shit. Let's go.
But hey, listen, if there's going to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
Now they try the right side here. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
He was talking that good shit.
To throw on third down. Jenkins trying to lay one up deep.
You get that, nigga.
And he fires
Fuck
one
on
that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Damn.
All his hopes.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coach with the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go. Here we go. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
To throw is Sanders. Off the play fake. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them special.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
61, matchbox, lights. 49, check 40.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, box drop, good now.
Looking to throw on second down. Jenkins. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
I'm going to hit you.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments will. And he's into the clear. The 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Yeah, what the fuck ever.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here. And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game. But a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you got it going, and you also think at any moment I go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little. Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think? And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm gonna say the fuck is that on?
It's just me and you. It's just me.
Kyle Sanders looking to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Good shit, boy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Come on here, come get some. He don't want it.
On 4th down, Sanders. And he may try and run for this. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Jenkins.
Oh,
he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's
I know he liked to go for the fake. Come on.
And they've been
and a fake here. Direct snap to the up man.
And I knew that shit was coming. I knew that shit was coming. Fuck.
A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I'm fucking 99, yo.
No, you can get a part when I ask you. You like your beef? Did you like your enchilada?
Ready? 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. Go!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
7 yo, .2. Let's motherfucking go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you get success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there.
What's happening, Slick? Ain't shit.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown.
Bracken on me.
Oh, you gotta know what's bracken to be up in this motherfucker.
Yeah, that nigga know what's bracken.
This is fielded at the goal line.
I remember that nigga. That's my nigga from 6-0.
I thought he was about to break
Here he
loose.
gets it out to the 25-yard line.
This nigga Kiko in here.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And on that last drive,
Heavy hitter.
went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold them to their end.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley.
That shit gonna be nice. He home.
The 45-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes his forward
Nah,
for about
I just
6.
named my nigga that.
Get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Ooh, if I would have got outside. Oh, my God.
45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Oh, come on, Dwight.
The Falcons on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Sanders now from the gun, he'll throw. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
Hit different,
Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
They wouldn't let that nigga switch the ball, though.
Asshole. Make that nigga. I just named him that. Oh.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now a draw play for Gurley. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive. Just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like,
no, I didn't.
These pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, he puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll blow that one up back at the
I'd either built him or traded for him.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
Traded them all away. They all on defense. Know my whole O-line. I drafted those and traded for them too.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. Go. Tighten up. Watch, twist. Rock it. Snap.
Now a handoff looking right. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground.
He ain't been here all year like me.
It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Or a 2-time Super Bowl champ. Or in the playoffs every year, yeah.
Talk that shit, nigga.
Look at me. Zipper. Shoot.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to
I don't never have my first. I don't never have it. I always trade for one. I trade away somebody I don't want. Like I done built 7 superstar running backs. 3 of them X Factor out of the 7. Got players and picks for them.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Looking to throw. Jenkins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give
a lot of these niggas be getting the call.
It's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Hard. Be grip.
Now they try the right side here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans. Number 2. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Fuck, I missed that bitch.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Jenkins. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Ready. 13. He's coming. Check in. Here we go.
looks like he'll throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Sanders throwing again.
Let's go. Let's go.
Falcon touchdown.
That was a hell of a pass and a hell of a catch.
Oh, further out in front. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time.
You almost had me when you was up 7-0.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take
Say
it
what?
back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just
Well, you heard it there,
here for
folks.
pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game. But
Better be
when you
lucky
throw
Gump
one
ain't
in
no
the
running
fourth
back.
quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
What happened, Kiko?
So for the Falcons, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11.